Hey guys, so as you all know, there was a school shooting today in an elementary school in Connecticut this afternoon or so. And I first started finding out about this when I was on Facebook. A lot of my newsfeed was getting flooded with wall posts about this, and then I'm like, okay, so I turned on the TV and I heard about it and basically was listening to what was happened. And to describe how I was about the whole thing, I don't even think I could really put into words because I don't know what to call this, just how bad it was. You know, a lot of people are saying that, this was a mental illness, things like that. Well, yeah, it probably was. But I mean, to the point where you're going to go murder children who were just being children? I don't even think you can call that mental illness. That's something much worse. I can't off the top of my head even think about a worse term than that. And, I don't know what's wrong with people today. And, well, just to set the record straight, I'm not for the whole thing about, we should get rid of guns and things like that, because I'm a believer in the Second Amendment, just to put that out, okay? But something is just messed up with people. How messed up in your head are you to plan this whole thing out and then go and actually do it? And, I heard about the whole thing about the guy shot himself after he was done. Ugh, Jesus, I shouldn't have said done, I'm so sorry. After the whole thing was after he did it, there we go. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, he got off easy, because he's not going to face anything else. And I mean, I just think of the parents right now, all the parents out there who are or now have less children, maybe lost all their kids, who won't even have them for Christmas this year, regardless if they celebrate it or not. And I just keep thinking to myself, what goes through your head? I'm probably repeating myself, but I'm sorry. I am just totally dumbfounded by this. And I mean, I know this isn't, the first school shooting ever. We all know about Columbine back in 1999, as terrible as that was. But I mean, at least in my opinion, you have to be really messed up to kill. Now, just to be clear, the people who did the thing in Columbine, they were messed up as well, don't get me wrong. But just to kill a child, what? Like, that's beyond mental illness. And I don't know what it's called. And I mean, how's society going to continue to go on from this? I don't even know what we can do to stop things like this. There are just so many messed up people out there. And as far as in my opinion, I think they're just getting worse. And I mean, And I mean, seriously, I can only imagine what those parents and probably their other children, maybe the kids' siblings, are going through. And like, people are so messed up these days, it seems. Granted, there were always messed up people out there. That's been going on for years. But to me, it just seems like it's getting worse. And, I'm almost at a loss for words. And then like I said, about the whole thing shooting himself, if he was that, I don't know, messed up in life, where he felt that he had to do something like this, he should have just did it to himself and that was it. But no, instead he has to go to an elementary school where kids are just being themselves, learning in school, and he has to cause this whole massacre. Like I said, it's beyond mental illness as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what we can do about it. I don't know what, like, I don't know. I don't know where else to go with that. It just amazes me that someone could voluntarily kill children. Or children, kids, whatever. And, you know, where's it going to go from here? I just, and like I said, right during the holiday season, any time is bad. Okay, don't confuse that. Any time to do this is bad. There is never a good time to do something like this. But just the fact that it happens around now makes it a whole lot worse. And it's just amazing how screwed up people can be. And I just feel for all those kids out there and those parents too. I can only begin to imagine what they're going through. People need to change. And I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know if it is going to happen. But people seriously need to change. You know, some people say this was caused by bad parenting. It's possible. I don't know. So I can't fully say yes or no to that. And, I mean, what, oh God. I really just can't believe people are that ruthless or heartless, whatever the correct term is. Like I said, if he was having such a bad time with his life, whatever it was, he should have just did whatever he could have to himself, I don't care what, and not go and hurt children like that. Unbelievable how some people can be. It's just unbelievable. And like I said, I really don't have a term to describe just how I felt when I was hearing all of this come out. It's absolutely unbelievable. And that's all I have to say, guys.